time we met, we talked about some of your mommy issues. Could you tell me how that's been for you this past week?
I would say for the average person, it'd probably be pretty hard, but I've just sort of pushed through it.
So for the average person, it's hard. So you're above average as a person then.
And I think the average person wouldn't be able to take.
But you can take it because you're not the average person.
Because I've been doing this for a long time.
I think the cracks are starting to show for you, though. I mean, just looking at you, I can see areas where clearly life has been hard on you. Yeah. So which emotion is that for you? Talking about your mom? Just gonna eat your emotions? Is that anger? Is that being sad? You're just gonna eat it? Because I can see you clearly have a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions.
I kind of like donuts. I don't think it's emotions.
I can see that you like the donuts because it makes you feel better, doesn't it?
I think they taste good.
I don't know if this is about your mom even at all. Just an unhealthy food relationship.
For the average person, it would be really stressful, but for me, it hasn't been so bad. But because I've had how many years of dealing with it, I'm sort of immune to it.
You've built up a tolerance. So that's a lot of hurt there for you.
I'm sure that there might be some hurt. I don't know.
I love to have donuts here for clients. I was just wondering though, I feel like when we were talking that you looked uncomfortable and kind of sad, so you're more than welcome to the donuts, but I was wondering if this was an uncomfortable subject for you, so maybe you wanted to divert attention to something a little more safe.
The stuff with the roommate has not improved at all. I had this really weird dream. It was really weird because I see Godzilla coming out of the water. All of a sudden, there was a jungle on the other side of New York City or whatever, and King Kong came running out of there and started stirring up trouble with Godzilla, and Godzilla was like, oh man, want any troubles, and King Kong just kept on trying to stir up trouble, and so eventually they had to fight, and then they were they completely obliterated New York City.
Don't you think it's kind of obvious that you are Godzilla and King Kong's coming in, Bill is coming in to stir up trouble, and things get destroyed because Bill just comes in to cause trouble? It's kind of fascinating, don't you think? You're having.
Well, I guess I can kind of see it, but I mean, I don't know.
And I think it's going to be so helpful because it kind of clears up how you're feeling. The dynamic between you and your roommates is playing out, and it's really bothering you.
Well, the thing about
your roommate's a monster, and we've talked about how Bill is really hard to live with.
It kind of makes sense, but there's just a lot there that I don't know.
Well, it's probably hard for you to see because you're not schooled in dream analysis like I am. It's pretty clear. I mean, you said Bill's kind of chaotic, right? Jungle equals chaotic, does it not? Have you ever seen an orderly jungle, right? And he's in his room, such a mess.
it's kind of weird. I had a drink like a couple nights ago, and then like I was in New York City, and like all of a sudden I saw Godzilla.
So Godzilla is just kind of trying to mind his own business. King Kong comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And really, like their conflict ends in this tragic circumstance for.
Yeah, basically complete destruction.
Yeah.
So
What was that like for you, experiencing this dream?
once King Kong came out, then I was like that like made me like I feel tense just thinking about it, and then like when he kept on bugging him, like I was like, well, you've got so alone. What did he ever do?
Yeah, some frustration with King Kong.
Oh yeah, like I did not like King Kong at all. Like I wanted to, if I could have been big enough, I would have wanted to like drop kick him back into the jungle. So
Okay, like so that powerful urge to just get rid of
oh yeah,
King Kong.
yeah.
And you said, sorry to back up a little bit. You said that it kind of stirs up feelings in you, even now.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that same frustration?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Wow. So this has really impacted you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really like think of it. I guess the only thing that I feel that frustrated about would be like the stuff with my roommate. So
Wow. So frustrated is kind of permeating a couple different aspects of your life.
I guess now that I'm like thinking about it, like it's kind of funny that I said like drop kick King Kong, because that's what I had told my friend when I was telling him, the same friend, about the dream and stuff. We had been talking about my roommate, and like I just want to drop kick him sometimes and like get him out of the house.
Thanks again for choosing Helping Skills Masterpiece Theater. We hope that today you have gained some insight. We would also like to give thanks to our muse in the therapy session, Dr. Carl Rogers.
Well, you know what? It's time to take some ownership here. He said to get some exercise. So I personally know that the sign-ups for the Chicago Marathon are this next Saturday. I think that's your plan. I think that's what you should do. You have several months to prepare. You just get on it and you sign up. That's what you need to do.
Oh,
I just feel really neglected, and I don't feel seen in our marriage, and he just doesn't want to be close to me, and I
was
want
just
to be
adjusting.
close to you. I'm adjusting now too. So you can see the problem.
Well, I could see one problem. I might have a hard time wanting to be close to you too. That's really a clingy kind of attitude that you have there.
know you love me. I know you care.
I feel
No,
like our
I'm pretty sure
vows,
that was not in the vows.
that included emotional death.
I don't even know what that means.
That's why I wanted to see a
You
professional.
want my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be.
I'm sensing some resistance to working together in your words and also in your body language. Do you see that you're all closed up like this, as if you want to have it your way or no way? That's
Like
I
a
can see
spoiled
that.
5-year-old.